So let me just introduce again, add a little bit extra to our Arkansas folks. Nathan Reed, a great Arkansan hailing from Marianna, located in the heart of the Mississippi Delta region. Nathan, his wife Kristen, and their 4 wonderful children grow cotton, rice, corn, soybeans. Nathan currently serves on the board of directors for the National Cotton Council. Back in Arkansas, he serves as an executive officer with the Arkansas Ag Council and serves on the Arkansas Plant Board, which is a thankless job. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of getting to know Nathan, listening to his experience and challenges that he faces, he and his family. You will find him to be resourceful, resilient, and a wealth of knowledge when it comes to farming. I look forward to hearing his testimony as he represents farm families across the cotton industry. And again, thank you, Nathan, for making the trip. Jennifer James. We're very honored to have her. Jennifer's a 4th-generation farmer from Newport, as was mentioned earlier, Arkansas, where she and her husband, father, and son grow rice, corn, and soybeans on their Century Farm. As an active member of USA Rice, she serves as the Farmers Board of Directors, on the Farmers Board of Directors, the Farm Policy Task Force, and a number of other committees within the organization. Jennifer's many accolades are a small testimony to her impressiveness as a farmer. She's been recognized as the 2017 Field to Market Farmer of the Year, the 2019 USA Rice Farmer of the Year, the first ever woman elected to serve on the Rice Board of Directors, and 2023-24 Outstanding Alumni of the University of Arkansas Dale Bumpers College of Agriculture and Food Life Sciences. She also has lent her expertise to roles on the EPA agency's Farm, Ranch, and Rural Communities Federal Advisory Committee. And also, we look forward to your testimony. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you all for being here. One of the things that I thought was really important, Senator Klobuchar and I thought was really important.
Yes, we did.
Was trying to establish the fact that the situation that the farm community is in right now. And so that's really why we wanted to get you here, and we look forward to your telling us what's going on in the farm, the challenges that you face, so that we can continue to try and figure out working together. The nice thing about agriculture is it's not about Democrats and Republicans. It's very bipartisan, trying to figure out a path forward with some of the challenges that you all are going to be talking about and some of those that were expressed by our 2 previous witnesses. Let's start with you, Nathan.
Well, thank you. I want to thank the committee for the opportunity to testify and share our story. So, I am Nathan Reed from Marianna, Arkansas. My wife, Kristen, and I farm 9,200 acres of cotton, corn, soybeans, and rice. I'm blessed to farm in the Arkansas Delta, where we produce high-quality cotton with yields that surpass many areas of the Cotton Belt. Despite vast technological improvements, it is impossible to yield our way out of this current economic crisis. I have grave concerns about what the future holds for me and for other farm families across the country. I personally know producers who have spent their entire lives farming but may not be able to secure operating loans this year. My equity is depleting every year. My children love growing up on the farm, and one day I would love nothing more than for them to join me in this business just as I was able to join my father. Unfortunately, considering the current economic climate, it's hard to imagine such a possibility. Our industry understands that we must look inward to address many of the current challenges. There are some problems that congressional leaders may not be able to solve. We must work with the companies that supply our inputs to get production costs more in line with our global competitors. We must also find innovative ways to increase the demand for U.S. cotton. We are grateful to Congress for providing the $31 billion in economic and disaster assistance for producers this December. But we must recognize that even timely delivery of economic relief may not be enough to save some producers. To prevent farms from failing, producers need the multi-year certainty that only a new farm bill can provide. We must ensure that any new legislation will take effect in the 2025 crop year. I commend Chairman Boozman for offering a Farm Bill framework that addresses many of the National Cotton Council's top priorities by advocating for a significant increase in the PLC reference price and improved access to individual and area-wide crop insurance products. We hope that the next Farm Bill will also modernize USDA's marketing assistance loans for both upland and Pima cotton, and provide increased support for the U.S. textile industry. I would like to thank Chairman Boozman for recommending increases to commodity title payment limits. A higher PLC reference price would likely do more than any other single farm bill reform to reassure farm lenders. Cotton cost of production today are roughly 25% higher than support levels are in the 2018 Farm Bill. The bankers I speak with don't want to rely on last-minute temporary aid from Congress. Instead, we all want long-term solutions. In closing, my wife, 4 children, and I live and work in the Arkansas Delta, where agriculture is the lifeblood of the local economy. Any of us who are parents know the obligation we have to protect and provide for our family. If Congress does not act quickly to provide an adequate safety net, I will be forced to answer a few very difficult questions. Am I putting my family's future at risk by continuing the tradition of farming? What happens to my local community without the backbone of agriculture? And perhaps an even bigger question, what happens to our country if we lose our ability to produce the food and fiber we need? That's not an exaggeration. It's questions that I and many other producers are asking. Thank you for the opportunity to testify, and I would be pleased to respond to any questions.